Okay, this short video is just to help you understand how you're going to complete a report design. Now, first of all, it's just to say the report design isn't as overwhelming as it first looks. What I'm going to do is just show you a report actually through Access, and then you can see the difference. Alright, so if you look here in Access, this is my report. So I've got a nice title here, Games to Reorder, purple with a pink background. And then you can see I've got a title at the top which I assume is related to these fields, and it is because it says console and then I've got DS underneath, title and the games of the titles. And then underneath the console you can see I've got all my games, but they're sorted and they're grouped together. I know they're grouped together because I've got all my PS2s together here, but not just sorted in PS2 order, but I can see I've just got one heading there, so that's what we call grouping. And then at the bottom of the report I've got today's date and my page numbers. If I flip to the design view, it looks a lot smaller because in the design all it's saying is, okay, tell me what you want to put in the report header. You can see that's pink with purple words. What do you want me to put in the page header? And that's the title of the actual field. And then in the detail header, what do I want to put in here? So to flip that to the actual view, all we're really saying is it's sorting it into different sections for me. Okay, so now if I move to the report design and just talk you through this. So as it says here, this is where we put the name of the report, what I want to call it, and then also here what my query is actually called. Then here what my report is all about, so a nice clean sentence to explain. So in this case I'm saying to display all male students for each course leader. So then in my report header, so remember this is the title. So what do I want my report title to say? So do a nice insert a text box and just put in it what you want your report to be called, and then over here I'll pick the font colours that I want to use. So remember we said the title's usually got a different colour to everything else so it stands out, and you can see mine, it's got a pale blue background and then big bold red words. Then the page header, so this is the title of the fields that are going to be underneath it. I can pick from this what I want it to say. It doesn't have to match up to my table design, and that shows here because if you look I can see that in my actual data I've got fields called student no and DOB for date of birth, but here this is what it will show at the top of my information. And again here I show what colours I want it to use. So here I'm saying I want pale pink with black words. So if I was marking that I'd say, well, that actually stands out because the title is going to be in pale blue with bold red words, but the header is going to be in a pale pink, so it contrasts. And then the detail, it will end up that you've got lots of these because these are the actual records. So these must exactly match up to the field names that you've put in your data dictionary. So you can see here I've got DOB, student NO. So you can see they're aligned and some of them might be the same, but underneath these must match my data dictionary. Whereas above, what you see on the report as the titles can be anything you like. And then you can see here I've put, well, okay, I want to group it by course leader, so it put all the Michelle Hopkinson students together, all the Jane Collier students, all the Dave Johnsons, but then I'm also wanting it by surname of student, so I can see from that it would group all my students together, but it would sort them in surname order, etc. And then under page footer, this is just what I want at the bottom of the report. So in my case I'm wanting a total of the students. Now because I'm wanting a total, this will be a boring text box, total number of students, and then at the side of it this will be the function. So it's a bit like when you're in Excel, if you remember, you have to put a title to the side of the function because otherwise a number would just be shown at the bottom of the report and no one would know what it means. And then again I've got the date and I'm going to have a page number. So if you get confused on this, just go back to a report and just see the difference between design view, very basic what is in each section, but then when you actually ran the report you would end up with a heck of a lot more records in it. Okay, so I hope that helps on how to actually create a report, and that's it.